Do you want a few bites?
Sure.
I don't want like the whole thing. So. All right. Hopefully I Hopefully I chose a good time to go live. Oops.
It's a good queen.
Yeah. I want a pen. Oh. My arm. Get tired. I'm okay. I'm even feeling too tired for popsicle.
What?
I know. It's because all those donuts.
Oh, those were so good.
They were.
The Oreo.
Yeah. It really was. Whee. Alright, so I'm not sure if anyone is here quite yet, but I am back to try and do more readings and to just hang out. So if anyone wants to hang out, we can do that. Yes. Right now, I'm hanging out with my cat. And I would change the camera so you could see my cat, but she's right in front of my mouse. So yeah. LA, hi. Boo. Oh, or do you mean boo? Which type of boo? Power of the P. Hi. Happy 2023. Yeah, I was going to say, how are you? I'm pretty sure I recognize your username. I think that we've done some readings in the past. Gotcha. Yeah, I see the ghost. Yeah. Boo. Because, it could be like, boo. Or like a ghost.
Yeah.
Been subscribed for some time now. Yeah. I was going to add, I think it's just that I've been on break for so many years now. So it's hard for me to kind of, recall everything. But I'm I feel like I'm waking back up to it. I feel like I'm here to stay. I think I've gotten to a point in my life where I can be on the channel pretty much monthly now. I have yarn, and the yarn is wrapped around is wrapped around a Sharpie pen, and my cat is hanging out with me. Oh, now she's pawing at a fortune paper, fortune cookie, fortune. Don't eat it. Don't do it. No, Snavi. No, Snavi, no. Don't. Okay. Yeah, she likes playing, but after a while, she also likes trying to eat the yarn, and that's when it's not a game anymore. Yeah, she's really cute. Name's Snavi. So cute. Yeah, spin it the other way. Hi, welcome in, Papudas. Yeah, go for it. Let me know your question. I'm sorry if this is distracting. Alright. The arm is tired. Nah, that's okay. I really am okay. You can have the rest. I'm Snappy. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, just let me know what your question is. So everyone tuning in, if you want to get a free reading, just let me know and we can try doing that. And yeah, donations are also very much appreciated, and donations will definitely get a reading, and I'll kind of put those at priority. Also, if the stream ends, it's because my cat pressed some button on my keyboard. She's on my keyboard right now. Should do live music videos and title them Serenade with Sonsonmushi. That sounds nice. And I don't think that's like, I mean, I guess it's up to people out there to decide if they think it's cringy, but I personally don't really think that. Like, I think it's fine. The reason I don't play music anymore is just like YouTube keeps giving me like copyright notices. They weren't really warnings before, and then after a while they gave me an actual warning, and they were like, this is after repeated warnings. But like when you look at all the emails about all the previous copyrights, they specifically say like, this is not a warning. Like, yeah. Yeah. Snappy's very tech savvy. She also likes playing the piano, and I think she likes to watch video games. Yeah. Will things mixed up with my stuff due to the ADR I clicked and saved yesterday? Will things mixed up with my stuff due to the ADR I clicked and saved yesterday evening? Could you rephrase your question? Oh, my own music? Oh, I see. No, it's like songs that I would listen to. In terms of my own music, I don't have like any specific songs that I feel like performing, yeah, or covering or something. And any ones that I like do, it's like more like I want to play the song and just listen to it and sing along. So yeah. Have any ideas on something to like do?
Drawing.
Mm-hmm. It is nice to have all those color pencils like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll pull some cards on that, and then Papu, if you're still here, just see if you could rephrase your question for me, and I'd be happy to try giving you a reading. General finance read for the rest of January. Yeah, January is like one of those ones, and February. Those 2 months when spelling them kind of like gets like that. All right, let's see. General finance reading. All right, so let's just look into like what is your general finances? What are finances like for you generally for the rest of the month for January? So I'd say now leaning towards like, 10 more days of the month. Even autocorrect wasn't helping me. Autocorrect often works against me. But let's see, we get the Hanged Man, the Temperance card, and the Pulsar card. So I'll go ahead and show you the card the best I can. That's the Hanged Man. Here with the horses, we've got the Temperance card. And then I personally like this card quite a lot. It is the Pulsar card. Usnavi. No, Usnavi, that's my mouse. Oh. So, general financing for the rest of the month. Oh. So cute. Okay, so it looks like pauses, still trying to balance out things. So if you have any sort of work right now, I do think you're still like trying to get good balance when it comes to um, your workload. You might have like, you might be trying to incorporate more like healing and restoration into your lifestyle. Possibly you're trying to make it more so that it's like a self-sustaining home, so that you kind of just like live off the land in a way. Like a lot of food that you bring into the home like is through like gardening, like being able to provide more in your own home, provide for yourself, and to be able to do so in the comfort of your own home so that you don't have to like go anywhere to do things. I'm also remembering and seeing how this kind of connects a little bit regarding like acting and that whole career path, and how like I was sort of picking up how like maybe you have ways of practicing that passion in the comfort of your own home. So I think in the early stages right now is the Hanged Man, where you're still feeling like you're not quite sure of how it's going to work out or bring in like lots of finances quite yet. But I do think like this is, it's important to keep an open mind to that, because it is possible. And I think like as you sort of gain more perspective on how you can make it work where you are, or how in your comfort zone, you're going to be able to find ways to bring balance back into that aspect of your life. So I hope that makes sense for you. I did remember at first at first I didn't remember, but then once we got started on your reading, I kind of it came back to me, and I was like, oh yeah, I see how this is like connected. So then, yeah, we're gonna also look into if there's anything different in maybe the last 4 to 6 days of the month, like very end of January, basically. We get the Ace of Swords. I do think you're gonna have more clarity by the end of the month. By the end of January, I do think you're gonna have an actual idea on how you can move forward with this Page of Pentacles and turn this into real like profit of Swords or acknowledgement. In this deck, the Page of the Page of Pentacles reads acknowledgement, devotion, and modesty. So I feel like you're going to figure out how to receive acknowledgement and recognition. Yeah. And it's going to take time. It's going to be a lot of relying on your intuition and like going with the cycles of things in life. Oh, okay. I thought that something happened, but Usnavi's just on the on the keyboard again. Hey, Usnavi. I'll just move my keyboard. Whew. This card's almost fell. All right, 1 second. You're good, Usnavi. You're good. Alrighty. All right. Papu, will it create problem due to the data I saved yesterday evening? Okay. So like a yes or no. Changing your finances, or is it just a mindset shift? I think it's just a mindset shift. I think it will be slight, ever so slight changes. Like the Temperance card. But I do think it's mostly a mindset shift. But don't underestimate how good mindset shifts are and how helpful they can be. Yeah. I feel like gradual improvements sounds right. Yeah. I think it's difficult finding time and opportunity and like accessibility to start on stuff. So it can be frustrating, but I feel like we deserve to be patient with ourselves and to just find a way to enjoy what our life is, regardless of what we do or don't have in that moment. So, Papu, will it create problem due to the data I saved yesterday evening? Knight of Cups. Protection, preservation, defense. Dark matter, unseen forces at work, karma. I think you are being protected at this time. So I don't think there's a problem due to the data you saved yesterday evening. Or it won't create a problem. I think things are secure and things will work itself out. That's what I get based off of these cards. So I hope that's helpful. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, these are really cool cards. My cat left, so I have better access to my camera. This is the Dark Matter card. And here we've got the Knight of Cups card. Hope the chat fills up soon. Thank you. Aw, and they liked my video. That's appreciated. I'm honestly so tired. My energy is pretty low today after all. So I think it'll be okay if it's like a slow live stream tonight. I think I just wanted to do it before it got too late in the day. And then, yeah. You can post now. If at a time I'm like a lot busier, then it would like maybe I would feel like different with the energy. But I think with how things are kind of like a calm, steady pace right now, I feel good about answering another question. Everyone always gets sleepy. That's true. The weather is so gloomy. Danny, you came back. Nah, I just started only about 20 minutes ago, so you're good. Today, sleepy, energy kind of low, but I wanted to make sure to come back and go live today. So here I am. I feel good that I at least like stuck with it, that I'm here. I'll just feel how I feel and accept that I just kind of space out. You know, I actually might. Not yet, but soon. I'll probably sleep a little bit early. I'm probably going to yawn a lot. Yeah. I'm going to start off with doing like a general reading just for everyone here. Where is the collective energy? 10, supernova, outburst, explosion, surprise. So something is building up at this time. So we all might just be feeling the anticipation. And I think this is talking about throughout the whole year of 2023. I think this is going to be a good year. I actually genuinely do. So I hope that happens. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, definitely getting a whole new life ahead of us. Like, this is going to be a very different year. Like, I think we just need to get excited, motivate ourselves to enjoy something that we can do throughout the year. There's new like skills that we can learn and grow and build on. So that's what I'm getting as a collective energy right now for everyone. I do think this is going to be a really good year to just sort of discover more about ourselves, to really explore who we are some more, figure out like more of what our hobbies and interests are, and bringing more fulfillment into our daily lives. I think that makes a lot of sense. So that's the collective 2023 energy for everyone this year. Wow. Yay. Good vibes all. Oh, you should consider looking into Frog Wizard. Frog Wizard is so awesome. Frog Wizard always has your back. Frog Wizard is always there for you. I'll try and let me look at it real quick. I love you, Frog Wizard. Let me see if you guys can see. Yes. Frog Wizard. So wonderful. I'm worried about getting copyrights for this Kingdom Hearts music, but yeah, Frog Wizard is so great. All right, let's see. Papu, will the Adhar card that I clicked yesterday become mixed up or collided with others due to systematic mistake without my knowledge? All right, that's a very specific question, but I will go ahead and do my best to give an answer. And then I hope that answer resonates, and that it perhaps turns out to be true. because my readings tend to be positive. Will the Adhar card that I clicked yesterday become mixed up or collided with others due to systematic mistake without my knowledge? Hi, Snow Leopard. Whoa, yeah, me and my boyfriend were actually talking about how Friday is going to be Friday the 13th, so that's funny. The Strength card. The Strength card, you will endure this. It actually seems possible that it might become mixed up somehow due to systematic mistake. The Fool. But yeah, and possibly without your knowledge. I actually am kind of getting that, but again, this is just a tarot reading, entertainment purposes, so the future is not actually set in stone. The Knight of Pentacles, I just think it'll be fine though. Like, I do think things will get sorted out eventually and it'll be good. I just think there might be delays with it for some reason. You're right. I think the system just makes mistakes and that it's not a flawless system. So delays do tend to happen sometimes. And that's what I'm getting for some reason. But I don't know what any of this Adhar card and what this system is all about. But that's what I get for you. That whatever the system is that it's like a kind of like a slow system. So it just takes a while. So yeah. If the system being delayed or slow counts as like a systematic mistake, then yeah. Could you fix that for her? Thank you. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th. It's strange how like relevant the term Friday the 13th is with some recent things that happened lately. But also like I think Friday the 13th could just be like a good day. Is it really like an unlucky day? Because that's like the kind of like the consensus about it in like media. But I think it could be like, I think it could be good. So yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But as a kind of a weird note to make is like that there does seem to be like good and bad things. I think it's like a unique day. Like there's something significant to it. You're welcome, Papu. But I hope you are okay, Snow Leopard. Yeah, I've just been thinking like maybe I should remember certain anniversaries more. But I get really sad. I'm like, I know the time frame. The way they have turned out, blessed in many ways. I'm glad to hear that. Things have turned out. Son, what is my meeting with my lover Eolia going to be like? Ooh. It sounds like you reached out and made plans. 7 of Wands, perseverance, stamina, survival. It might be like a date and then it might go well where you're willing to do like another date. I feel like it's important. I feel like the meeting is important for where you're currently at on your journey for some reason. The Ace of Pentacles. It might bring you spiritual developments to help you know what kind of life you want to create. The Three of Swords, and it might give you an idea of like more of your trauma and wounds that you've had with you for a long time. It'll help you kind of see some more of that and know what things you need to work on within yourself. Might bring more awareness on what needs to be healed, pretty much. So that's what I've got. I hope that resonates. You're welcome. And if anyone wants to support this video, you can go ahead and like the video. And that helps boost the channel a lot. That is what I hear anyway. I think it's true. I do think it's true. I just haven't done the research to know it with all my heart. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the likes. Ooh. When are you, if you don't mind me asking, when are you meeting up? Oh, this is cool. Back in December. Invited you. Let's see. Okay. Hello. And soul. And soul. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome in, or to the live stream. Will I get government job in 2023? Knight of Pentacles. I think gradually over time you will. So this could be like later into the year. Eight of Pentacles, maybe around August, September, November, like the end of the year. Pluto, number 9, finality, distance, separation. I think it'll be at a very specific time. I think the reason why it's taking a while is because it is going to be very like I want to say life-changing for you. But I also don't want to assume anything. It feels important though. So yeah. That's what I've got. There's 2 Sonsonmushis on the screen. And yeah, welcome to the channel and thank you for subscribing, Anshul. Oh, noted it. Yeah, what was your dream? I'm curious. My dream this morning mostly sucked. Like, it was just not good. That's okay. Era Evangeline. Hello there. Wow, welcome to the channel then. Am I going to move again next month? Will my finances be okay? So, wow. I hope this resonates for you. Future and like knowing things is always unclear. So go off of, your own discernment in the end of it, but I will give a reading anyways, and I just hope that it comes through for you properly. All right, so am I going to move again next month? Will my finances be okay? Justice card, Aquarius, social justice, radical effort, rebellion. I think it depends on if it's right for you to move so soon, or if that doesn't seem right. And the Magician card. To me, this is that you will be safe though. So I think your finances will be okay, or most importantly, that you will be okay, and that you will have either enough finances to be okay, or that you will receive enough support or perhaps luck to be okay. Yeah. I think you'll end up coming out of this situation safely and more powerful than from before, and with more like support and recognition. I think recognition is the important part here, about whatever your situation's about. That's what I'm getting. The Six of Earth, I think this is risky, but it's a worthwhile risk. It says investment, value, risk. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like worth the effort. I think your efforts, you might, like in the bigger picture, your efforts are being acknowledged and things are working out in your favor. It just might be that in this moment in time of your life, it's just hard to see the bigger picture right now. It's hard to feel all that security that your efforts are going to be met halfway, that by the universe, or by life. But I really feel like saying like it will. I think it's going to take the course of these next 12 months, but it's going to be a very like night and day transformation for the better, positive like change of things. So I think like 2022 was the year that we needed for certain changes. I feel maybe this isn't for everyone, but 2022 for me was a very difficult year. It was very, very painful, but where I ended up by like early middle part of 2022 was so worth it. It was honestly so worth it. It was just really, really painful throughout the whole year, and it's been difficult, like trying to get things going. And pretty much I moved to a much safer place for myself, but it's been like very stressful on how we're supposed to sustain it all here in the long term. We just thankfully had certain support in the short term. Um, and so 2023, I feel like, is going to be the year where we figure out how to stabilize that long term security. And after we have that, I feel like maybe 2024, where we can like celebrate and that we have like more ability and power to actually celebrate in life. Yeah, definitely. It was a rough year. But yeah, so I'm getting in these first months, you know that you are basically safe and that you will turn out safe. And then maybe over the next 3 to 6 months, you'll feel like you've made a lot of efforts and you've seen how in small ways they've been paying off, but you're not fully seeing the big picture. And then I feel like at the end of the year, that you're seeing it. So the Three of Swords came through along with the King of Wands. So yeah, and I feel like try not to think about what the end of the year looks like is what I feel like saying, actually, because I wanted to continue after what the first half of this year is like, but I'm just getting right now it's important, keep focusing on the next, anything in sets of 3 and 6, like, or 1, over the next month, over the next 3 to 6 months, over the next 3 to 6 weeks. So yeah, I feel like just focusing on this first half of the year. Try not to worry about that the year could fully go by. And that's what's coming through as well. So if I were to guess, I think it's about stabilizing the living situation you're in right now. I think where you moved to, you really want it to work officially. You're just trying to find a home that really makes you feel safe and that works financially. And I think it's possible the home you're in now, that if it feels right to you, that you could stabilize the energy there. You could make it work. That's what I hope. And that's kind of how I feel. So, yeah, I hope that resonates. Because, yeah, not having context can also kind of make it tricky for me to sort of like decide on like what I most feel like saying. But that's what I most feel like saying right now, just based off of the cards and just kind of intuition guessing. Yeah. So I hope that was good. Yeah, you're welcome. Do you like your current place? It's just so expensive. Yeah. You don't have to share, but how much is it? I'm just curious. And then like now I'm like, oh, should I share like what rent is like in my spot? So you actually, yeah, if you're not comfortable sharing, that's understandable. Because I'm like, So I was like, I'll share, and then I was like, But like over here, the rent we're paying is considered cheap, but it still kind of goes to being about like 2,000 pretty much. Not like per person, but total. In Asia, it's like 1,000 for a studio size. Wow. That does sound very expensive, actually. Um, all right, Danny, I want to read about your dream. Texted me. Oh, I've had those dreams. I hate those dreams. The dream was like, Yulia texted me and she was like, together forever. I was so emotional. All I could say is it okay if I get emotional? She sent me some picture of her and then I woke up. They're always so weird. And you're just like, what? Like, it felt so real. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you're able to stay at your current place. That sounds really nice. I actually really want to move to Asia. Yes, I do. I really, really, really do. I actually very much do want to move there. I think people expect it to be like a paradise, but it's like everywhere on Earth is populated by humans and politics and government. So there's always like systemic problems and things. But I very much want to live in Asia. I want to go back home, is how it feels. Like, I feel like I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. And also, being raised here, the truth of being raised here, people can often get real negative and harmful, we'll just say, and basically tell you, like, go back to where you came from. It's like, well, I mean, I grew up here, but also I am trying. You have no idea how great that would be. Have I ever thought about letting my hair grow out? I've considered it, but it hurts physically for me. Like, the hair pulling against my scalp physically hurts. So I like shaving my head and cutting my hair. But if my head didn't like hurt from the hair like pulling on the scalp, then I could see myself having a different perspective about like growing out my hair. Letting mine grow for a while now. Nice. Yeah. And that feels nice too. Always wanted to let my hair grow out, but due to school, it was difficult. Oh, is it like school rules? Like you're not allowed to, like, dress code and things like that? Hi, welcome in, RS Mina. My cat's not here anymore. This is just fun. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with school systems everywhere. It's not like really about education at that point. It's more so about control and things like that. At least generally, that might not be everyone's perspective, and that might not be true for everywhere in the world, but my personal experience being raised into a school system my entire life and not having a real choice in the matter and all those other things, yeah, definitely I learned that the way things are set up just around the globe at this point is like there's a lot of corruption. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I had like a weird memory about a teacher who like didn't think I knew English very well, despite that I had been in his class for like however many months at that time, and like I have had numerous conversations. It was like a speech class too, so I already gave multiple speeches, and like I would ace them, but he would give me like a B. I would like really, really speak and really like do well, like speech performance wise, and he would give me a B. Just I don't know. So very interesting there. He would like say something and I'd be like half awake and I'd be like, huh? And he's like, oh. And he'd repeat the word and he's like, oh, that's okay. That like if you don't know what that means. And then he'll like say the book definition and be like, but yeah, don't worry about it. I'm like, oh. And everyone loved that teacher so much. He was so cool. And that was like all of the teachers. The demographic of the students and the teachers and which students were treated better by said teachers, there was like always a theme there. So it was weird. But I did have certain interactions that were like really, really sweet. Like I had this like history teacher and like she used to assume the absolute best for some reason. Like I'd be asleep in class and someone would be like, should we wake him? And she's like, no, let him sleep. He was probably up all night studying really hard. It wasn't. It was just like playing video games or going through like absolute hell in my house at my home. But like she was so sweet and would just let me sleep every day in class. Like I did really well. Yeah, she graded me very fairly. It was very sweet. But anyways, sorry, RS Mina, for going on that tangent. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull a few cards on your question. Yeah, it should be fun, but it's just mostly hell for many. That is true. Will Yatan come back in Pooja's life? So like a yes or a no. Wow, I think we get Neptune and 5 of Swords. I think there's been a lot that's happened there. Maybe a lot of lines were crossed, boundaries crossed, where it might be for... I don't think either of them are over it, but I think it's too soon at this time. And yeah, it feels like only conflict would occur from reconnecting, is what it seems like. I feel like in like a heart space, on a soul level, that might be what they both wish for, but it might just be good for more of a break and taking time to heal. The World card, and maybe after things change or over time, maybe things are different, but in the foreseeable like time, it feels like it might be good that those two people like focus on their own healing and their own journey. Maybe if they meet new people and if they have change of heart in the future after growing and learning more, that's what it feels like. But that's just what I get. It's not like an all end of like set in stone reading. It's just kind of how I feel about it. Wow, will Michael reach out to me this week? All right, you should do it. This is your sign to just say hi real quick.
Hi. Son's boyfriend.
Yeah. You want to introduce yourself?
How should I do
You can just introduce who you are.
I'm Michael.
Yeah. Oh, I do have to head out, but I will pull one card or do one more reading here. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Just a bit of a joke, but will Michael reach out to me this week? 9 of Cups. And the Hanged Man. That would be a dream come true, is how it seems. 5 of Swords. There might be a lot of that feeling there, but I'm getting a similar. I'm getting similarly that, like, grounded, like, more deeply on, like, this place and time. That I meant next week, the week of the 16th. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because I was leaning towards maybe not this week, but that, like, the things are, like, not totally ready this week, and that healing is taking place, and that there does seem to be, like, a strong desire where it would be quite good with the 9 of Cups, like a real wish come true. But for next week, we get the 2 of Pentacles. It does seem a little, like, more likely. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that. The 7 of Cups. And there's going to be a lot of anticipation about it. I think it's possible that you'll feel really hopeful and that it might actually happen, but some sort of delay may occur again for some reason. But I think, like, that enough communication should happen where you still are working on trying to make plans. That's what I'm getting. So has this person tried reaching out other times, and then, like, you make plans, but always something comes up, but then they reach out again, trying to make plans again? That's kind of what I'm getting. But I get the High Priestess as the last card there. So I think there are some small steps and bits of information that this person actually gives, and some small efforts, but that it's, like, unclear, like, where things will go at this time. I think you'll have to trust your instincts, your intuition. But in terms of them reaching out, it seems like that it's likely with the 2 of Pentacles, but it might be, like, another delay. A message about more delays. That's my guess. So I hope that resonates. All right. Yes, okay. I was gonna ask for the poll, and I want to ask them, but, like, I'll just give it more time. I keep thinking that, like, yeah, Rocky and Snowball. You're welcome. Hi, Jay Chalice. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to let you know that I remembered where I read your name from. You left some really sweet comments and ideas about TikTok. And then I gave a reply about how I'm kicked out, or not kicked, I'm locked out of my TikTok account. Aww. I was on there for a little while. It was a bit too intense for me. But there was some parts about TikTok that I really enjoyed. Yeah, I watched someone's live TikTok one time. That was pretty cool. Or a few times. I tuned into a few. I'm actually heading out pretty soon, but if anyone wants to get a reading before then, let me know. So yeah, Jay Chalice, if you wanted to do a reading, I think the last reading we did, it was about like putting yourself out there on the internet or something, like expressing yourself over there. But I don't ask questions because it's so intense. The energy over there is so fast. Yeah. It gets fast. It really does. Even if you have like 15 people, it starts getting fast. So if you have like 100 or 1,000 or something, then it's just like, how do those people like go on there, interact, and like and do all of that? Whoa. Danny remembers that one as well. And I'm just now noticing your picture, Danny, is the cinnamon toast crunch cereal guy. It's like yeah. I don't know why it's funny to me. I think just like cereal and is like having cereal being personified. I don't know. I like it. I do not mind. Yeah, I as long as you are comfortable sharing, um, then like yes. And then it always depends on like what the question is, but I always feel like at least asking um doesn't hurt, and we can always like see how I feel, and you can always see how you feel upon like putting something out there. No, you're good. You're good. I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm gonna wrap things up somewhat soon. If things picked up and like a bunch of people showed up and wanted to get readings or something like that, I'd probably actually start staying on a bit longer. It's just because things are kind of slowing down a bit and a lot seems to be going on like in the house right now. So that's why. But yeah, I'm really curious what your question is. Is it a love question? Love/passion. Oh, it's an in-law issue. Okay. Why is she so difficult to get along with? Ooh. I have a lot of issues when it comes to family. So let's see. But yeah, that's funny. I have the 7 of Swords on the back of the deck, and I'll show you the card. It looks like this. And the words are like foolishness, anxiety, reluctance. It's also like a card that is very like, the word would be like judgmental. Yeah, a lot going on with the 7 of Swords. A lot of like harsh ways of viewing a person. Page of Swords. It's like there's nothing on your end that you're doing wrong. I think this person is just not super sweet. People always like, or not all people, but there are people who try and like defend like adults or parents of any sorts and being like, have you thought about what you might be doing wrong? But it's like, you're not doing anything wrong. Like, yeah, the Page of Cups. I think you just want peace. And I think that person is not a very peaceful person. Like, the Sun card. Yeah. I feel like generally you are a very peaceful, positive, like uplifting person. And it doesn't seem like that person is so great. She's in love with her son in an unhealthy way. And I feel like I'm in the way, but you know you're not. Yeah. Yeah, I do think a lot of the times, like, authority figures, parental figures, a lot of the relationships tend to be more about, like, control or about having certain people fulfill their needs or fulfill a certain role in their life. So, like, this is not meant to offend anybody, but there are such thing as like dysfunction, as in dysfunctional family dynamics. And I had my sibling kind of like share certain like information about that, like posts that put it into really good words about a lot of different tropes when it comes to like dysfunctional or abusive like homes and things like that, and the dynamics and roles and what they may look like in how they play out. It had a lot to do with like how it plays out specifically with families growing up with siblings. So yeah, I feel like that might be interesting to look into, to like really like learn information about these dynamics, about how they've been studied at this point, and a lot of people's experience with it has been like examined, looked at, and reflected on. But yeah, oftentimes the children, you know, like are born into whatever the system is, and that the system has more to do with like hierarchy and fulfilling the need of the parent more than like uh than actually being about like taking care of one another, you know. So yeah, let's just pull some advice. I feel like this is coming through pretty clearly that like you're not the problem when it comes to that connection. Yeah. The sun just is your advice as well. Like we pulled, so it's just to just keep. Don't let this person like have their way with you. Like stay like it's okay to be you. Keep being yourself. You don't have to change yourself for this person. And I feel the ways you would change yourself for this person for it to work better, you wouldn't like those changes. You know, there's nothing wrong with people kind of growing and just changing out of like time and it just happening and we like grow and that changes just happen. But when we feel like we're forced to change ourselves or that we have to change ourselves for specifically other people and especially other people who aren't even like kind or appreciative of your energy, we often end up regretting it. We often end up changing ourselves to let a toxic or harmful situation have its way. So yeah, that's what I have as the advice. To just like, yeah, try to focus in on your energy and attract new energy. You will be fine, like, without establishing like a strong relationship with that particular person. And if it's really that important to you, then maybe at a different time in life when you are living in a different space than that person, like having plenty of space where you have actually a lot of control over your like how your life goes, when you get to have the power and control on who gets to see you and for how long, I think at that point in time, if you want to set up certain boundaries in which you can still have some sort of relationship with that person, then by all means. But you do not by any means owe this anyone your presence. Like, yeah. Trying so hard, but I'm just going to let go. Yeah. Yeah. You deserve to just get to feel good. You deserve to feel like your every day is just peaceful and like lighthearted and no like intensity, um, drama, perhaps like just like fight or flight reflexes always kicking in. Like you deserve to feel safe and to feel like the people that you interact with in your like inner circle are all people that make each other feel safe and feel good and respects each other's wishes and opinions and boundaries, and really like gets to know one another and understand like the like yeah, understand each other. I just don't know how much to stress the importance of all of that. All right. So that's what I have for that reading. I was watching a documentary on goddess Ganesha. I associate her with the sun. That is really cool. And like all of this kind of like connects with that. Wow. Aw. Yeah. Thank you. I'm wishing you a good night as well. Yeah, and if anyone hasn't yet, please feel free to take the time to drop a like on this video, as that helps a lot. Or at the least, likes make me feel good. They are very much appreciated. Yay. Alright. Yes, thank you for the likes, everybody, and for watching and tuning in. I am gonna try and come back to do more readings tomorrow. So if anyone wants to get live readings with me tomorrow, I will be here. I think just because things have been kind of slow on the channel, I'm just gonna keep pacing myself. So I've been pretty tired today, so I'm gonna call it good for now, and I'm gonna head out, try and listen to what my body needs, food perhaps. Oh my gosh. J Chalice, do I have Cash App? Yes, I do. I do have Cash App. Excellent question. I do have Cash App. Yes, Danny, thank you. That is my Cash App handle. You're all so sweet. You have no idea how good that makes me feel. I appreciate that. Wow. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, that makes me want to stay on a bit longer. Yeah. Because, yeah, when people donate, I like to do like an extended reading as well. So, yeah, I'll keep an eye out on my Cash App, and I'll try to be back live around this time tomorrow. So, Jay Chalice, if you end up in that live stream, I will be prioritizing your reading if I'm in the middle of doing anything at that time. Because, yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much. Like, that makes me feel really good about today. I'm like, wow, this feels like a big success. Ah. Yeah, and the likes really are very sweet. Hi, MM. My name is Manisha. Do I have any future with Mahesh? All right, well, I'm just about to head out, but I'll go ahead and pull a card on that. Do you have any future with Mahesh? The Lover's card. To me, I'd say that there is a potential future with Mahesh just based off of that card alone. And the Ten of Cups. So yeah, I do think there is like a strong chance of that for some reason. So I don't know your situation, but I just got two very strong yes cards when it comes to love and matters of the heart. So yeah, I'd say so. I'd say the two of you have really connected, and you might want to see more of each other in the future. So yeah, that's what I have for you. And yeah, wow. 8 likes. Would be under the name Nebula. All right. Yeah, I will definitely be keeping an eye out for that. That's so cool, Nebula. Oh, J Chalice, I don't know if you were here, but if you need some strong support, Frog Wizard has got your back. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just me who feels all that support from Frog Wizard, but you too, right? Okay, so Frog, you're welcome. I love the green and blue hearts. But Frog Wizard will always have your back. Like, it's hard. You won't be able to read the text through the screen, but I'll show you Frog Wizard. I love Frog Wizard. Frog Wizard will always be there for you, though. So, yeah, I highly recommend checking out Frog Wizard to anyone curious. Yeah. Frog Wizard is so good. Hey, Snobby. Hey. You're welcome. And Frog Wizard is on Instagram, so as long as you have Instagram, you should be able to find it. Frog Wizard's Instagram. It's called Elm Realm. Yeah. I highly recommend it. So, yeah. All right, that's it, everybody. I'm officially going to head out and take care of more daily responsibilities. Hey, Snobby. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. And it was really, really sweet talking to you, Manisha. Thank you for getting a reading with me and finding Frog Wizard hilarious as well. Because yeah, Frog Wizard is so funny. Frog Wizard always does a vibe check. Usnavi. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, everybody. So see you all later. And yeah, thank you for hanging out and getting readings with me. Have a good rest of the day or night or evening, everyone. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, hope you also get some good rest. And yeah, keep me updated about Eulia. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna